So today we are at the neurologist in Springfield for just his follow-up from his MRI from December. This is the closest they were able to get for the follow-up. And I mean, the nurse did call us the day after or like an hour after the MRI to let us know the result, but she was only tell us just a little bit of it. And from what she told us was that it was a brain injury from birth and that it was non-progressive. But today we'll find out more details about it and how it's going to affect him, and we'll learn more about his diagnosis. So we're at the rib crib. We're gonna have some barbecue. Do you want your glasses? He's like,
No, I'm good in glasses now.
Here,
Right,
put them on your face.
I'm good on glasses.
You can see better. Yeah? You're gonna get right now in a little bit, okay? Yeah, they're cooking it over there.
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat it or play with it? Hello, so today was my interview at 10 a.m., 9 a.m. their time, 10 a.m. my time, and I got the job. I just have to call them when I get there so that way they can pair me with the client or patient, whatever you want to call it, so I can help them. I'm going to be a home care provider. Seriously, Dustin? Are you serious? He spit into a cup. He didn't fart. But he's going to pair me with the client so that way I can go to their home and help them, like provide them home care. So I think that's something I'm really interested in, especially since my son will need that later on, and I want to get my certification for a CNA eventually, and maybe for nursing. I'm not sure. It's not the field I really wanted to go into, but since we got our son and we learned about his diagnosis, I think it's very important for us that one of us know more how to care for him, and since we learned a lot today at the neurology, it's kind of hard to explain because a lot of big words and terminologies that I'm not really sure about, but he has CP from PVL, which is like, what are they called?
The ventricles in his brain are
the ventricles in the brain are wider than normal, and there's a little bit of white, because the damage from birth. He got a brain injury during birth and a little bit of a bleed, but that's indication that it's an old injury from birth and that it's not progressive, so it's not growing. And then she explained it like the brain, other parts of the brain are functioning normally and are looking normal, and that is a good sign because his brain can rewire itself. Yeah, so you can learn how to do normal motor functions. So that's a good sign. Like, it all depends on him and the therapy that he's doing. And right now he's doing feeding therapy, which he's catching on pretty quickly. He's doing OT, occupational therapy, which he's doing really great with that, and physical therapy. And then maybe when he gets older we can do more intensive therapy. But right now he's doing great and he's progressing, and we like how he's learning. There's still some stuff he needs to work on, like sitting and trunk support, but that all depends on him and his motivation. But he seems to be a very determined little boy, and we're proud of him for that. And our motivation too, because it also depends on us and how involved we are with him, and we try to be as involved as possible, but I feel like we can always do better as parents. So that so I got that job, and I hope that job's gonna teach me a lot. I'm just gonna go into their home and help them out, but in the future I hope to do more like CNA and nursing and get more experience through that, and then be his home provider at home for him and get paid to stay home to take care of my son instead of having somebody from the outside come into our home, because I'd rather do the job myself than have some stranger come. And I know we've been getting a lot of benefits from therapies, but like some therapists, but I would like to learn how to do it on my own too. And Dustin also had a job interview today, but he turned that one down because it turned out to be a seasonal job.
Basically, I don't want to get a job and then have to look for another job after getting a job. I don't even want to look for a job now because I'm not used to looking for a job. Being in the Army for 8 years. Yeah. And I might get a new MOS when I go in the reserves, not the National Guard. And I'll have to go to training anyway for that.
So yeah, so it's kind of more complicated on his end. This is the second job he turned down. The first job he turned down had decent pay. It was $65,000 a year, which is almost double what we make now combined, but it was on the East Coast. And we lived on the East Coast for a while, and we loved it, but it's not where we want to be, and we'd rather be back home in Colorado with family. And we feel like we need more family support right now, especially since we became parents, and it's been 8 years of us living away from family, so I think it's time for us to go back there. He'll still be doing either National Guard or Reserve, like you said. Reserve most likely, and he'll probably change his MOS and go to training, and he'll get paid as active duty while he's in training. So he'll be getting paid for however long that training is. So that's a little update on our little job adventure, moving adventure, next chapter of our life kind of deal.